Welcome back to Ground Zero. Today, we delve into a period of immense societal change, a time of lavish parties and hidden desperation, of booming economies and burgeoning criminal enterprises. The 1920s, a decade defined by both glittering progress and shadowy transgression, provided fertile ground for stories of illicit activity and the men and women caught within its grasp. We have been examining the films that best capture this fraught atmosphere, those that reflect the anxieties and realities bubbling beneath the surface of that seemingly carefree era. Emerging from the aftermath of global conflict and widespread illness, this was a time where fortunes were made and lost quickly, where the rules were bent and often broken, and where the line between legitimate ambition and outright criminality became increasingly blurred. It is a backdrop that has always captivated audiences, and the filmmakers of the period truly understood how to exploit the tension. We have carefully selected 20 films that we believe best represent the criminal underbelly of the 1920s, showcasing everything from daring heists to intricate conspiracies. Let us get to our rankings. Coming in at number 20, we have Across to Singapore. We journey back to a time of grand seafaring adventures, a story of brotherhood and a complicated romance set against the exotic backdrop of the Far East. The narrative centers around Joel Shore, a young man returning to Singapore following a tragic event involving his brother Mark, a ship's captain. Determined to uncover the truth, Joel embarks on a dangerous quest for justice and answers, accompanied by the captivating Priscilla Crowninshield. Ramon Novarro embodies the passionate and determined Joel Shore, perfectly capturing the character's internal conflict. Joan Crawford as Priscilla Crowninshield delivers a performance brimming with both vulnerability and strength, navigating a difficult situation with grace. Ernest Torrance powerfully portrays Captain Mark Shore, conveying both authority and a growing inner turmoil as the voyage progresses. The film explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the complex bonds of family. It's a thrilling spectacle of the 1920s that showcases a compelling story of love and loss on the high seas. We find ourselves transported to a bygone era, captivated by the sweeping visuals and enduring human drama, a tale resonating with echoes of adventure long after the final scene fades. Coming up next is Body and Soul. We delve into a powerful narrative from the 1920s, a story that explores deception and faith within a close-knit Southern community. A man escaping his past assumes a false identity as a spiritual leader, seeking to exploit the trust and vulnerability of those around him. He skillfully navigates the town, weaving a web of lies, while innocents become entangled in his schemes. Paul Robeson powerfully embodies the duality of Reverend Isaiah T. Jenkins and his brother Sylvester, effortlessly switching between charisma and menace. Mercedes Gilbert brings a striking vulnerability to Sister Martha Jane, a woman whose faith is tested. Julia Teresa Russell portrays Isabel with a delicate grace, showcasing a heartbreaking journey. Lawrence Chenault as Yellow Curly Hines adds layers to the film with his portrayal of a former accomplice. The film keenly examines themes of trust, abuse of power, and the search for genuine connection in a world riddled with pretense. It is a story about the dangers of blindly accepting appearances and the strength needed to overcome betrayal. Michaud delivers a compelling work that remains relevant, continuing to spark conversations about morality and societal vulnerabilities. Coming up next is The Haunted Castle. We delve into a tale of social intrigue set within the imposing walls of Castle Vaugelade, a gathering of aristocracy disrupted by the unwelcome arrival of Count O.H. Whispers of murder and deceit fill the air as the Baroness Safferstadt joins the party, shadowed by rumors linking O.H. to the death of her former husband, creating a weekend brimming with concealed truths. Arnold Korff embodies Lord von Vogelschrey with a regal presence, establishing the castle's atmosphere of wealth and suspicion. Lothar Menert delivers a chilling performance as Count O.H., his every gesture radiating an unsettling composure. Olga Chekova portrays the Baroness Safferstadt, her sorrow and guardedness shaping the mounting tension as she arrives at the castle. The film explores themes of guilt, deception, and the unraveling of moral boundaries within a privileged society. We witness a masterful manipulation of perspective, building suspense through subtle staging and restrained performances. It's a haunting exploration of the shadows that reside within us, a quiet disturbance that lingers in the memory. Coming up next is Bulldog Drummond.
I don't know, am I? I rather think that's an inspiration, Algy. By Jove, I do. I didn't know you had it in you.
We delve into a thrilling tale of adventure, born from a desire to recapture the spirit of action following the Great War.
Travers. No, not the John Travers.
The story introduces Captain Hugh Drummond, a decorated veteran finding post-war life desperately dull, until a mysterious woman, Phyllis Benton, seeks his aid. She believes her uncle is being held against his will, entangled in a dangerous scheme involving extortion and a secluded nursing home, and Drummond eagerly accepts the challenge. Ronald Colman embodies Drummond with a captivating charm and effortless athleticism, bringing a believable intensity to every encounter.
I've been bored too long. I can't stand it anymore. I'm too rich to work, too intelligent to play, much. I tell you, if something doesn't happen within the next few days, I'll explode.
Claude Allister delivers moments of levity as the steadfast Algy Longworth, providing a delightful foil to Drummond's boldness.
I don't know what to suggest, dear old boy, unless you advertise, and you can't very well do that, can you?
Joan Bennett portrays Phyllis with a vulnerability that draws us into her predicament, while Lawrence Grant masterfully portrays the sinister Dr. Lakington, a man concealing darker intentions.
On second thought, never mind the pajamas. Just a toothbrush and a gun.
We find in this film a powerful exploration of adjusting to peacetime and seeking purpose. It is a celebration of courage and resourcefulness, set against a backdrop of early sound cinema innovation. The narrative unfolds with a delightful pace, carrying us through moments of suspense and intrigue, and offering a glimpse into a bygone era of heroic adventure. Coming up next is Thunderbolt. We delve into a story set within the imposing walls of a correctional facility, a place where desperation and retribution simmer. The narrative centers on Thunderbolt Jim Lang, a formidable criminal facing imminent execution. His world is further complicated by the arrival of Bob Moran, an innocent man wrongly accused, and a shared affection for the captivating Ritzy. This creates a tense and volatile dynamic as Thunderbolt schemes to delay his fate and settle a personal score. George Bancroft embodies the raw intensity of Thunderbolt, conveying a dangerous magnetism in every scene. Richard Arlen portrays Bob Moran with a quiet dignity, highlighting the injustice of his predicament. Fay Wray brings a radiant vulnerability to Ritzy, caught between two worlds and navigating a treacherous situation. Tully Marshall, as the warden, projects an unwavering authority over the grim setting. The film explores themes of jealousy, injustice, and the enduring power of loyalty. It's a dramatic experience that leaves us contemplating the choices individuals make when pushed to their limits and the consequences of a system that can fail even the innocent. We are left pondering the blurred lines between villain and victim, a testament to the storytelling of the 1929. Coming up next is The Racket. We delve into a powerfully tense story unfolding within the intricate underworld of the 1920s. The narrative follows the relentless pursuit of police captain James McQuigg as he attempts to dismantle the operations of the ruthless Nick Scarsy, a mob boss who operates with impunity. It's a story of ambition, corruption, and the struggle for justice in a world consumed by shadows. Thomas Mahan embodies Captain McQuigg with a quiet determination, a steadfast figure navigating a landscape of deceit. Louis Woolheim portrays Scarsy as a genuinely terrifying presence, his power radiating from every frame. Marie Prevost as Helen Hayes offers a heartbreaking glimpse into the collateral damage of this conflict, highlighting the human cost of violence. George Eastone powerfully portrays the conflicted Joe Scarsy. We find ourselves drawn into a world where justice feels fragile and power is easily abused. The film masterfully portrays the pervasive nature of corruption and the burden of moral compromise. It remains a haunting reminder that even amidst societal progress, darkness can still take root and thrive, shaping the very fabric of communities. Coming up next is The Ace of Hearts. We delve into a compelling story set within a clandestine society, where judgments are passed and destinies are sealed. The narrative follows a group bound by shared ideals, yet fractured by romantic rivalries and a dangerous assignment. A wealthy man's fate hangs in the balance, decided by a single playing card, and the weight of obligation threatens to consume all involved. John Bowers portrays Forrest with a quiet desperation, a man caught between love and duty. Leatrice Joy embodies Lilith's complex devotion to the society's cause, transforming her affections as the story unfolds. Lon Chaney delivers a particularly memorable performance as Farallone, his anguish palpable as he witnesses a love slipping away. Hardy Kirkland as Morgridge provides a strong presence within the group. We find themes of duty, sacrifice, and the consuming nature of obsession woven throughout the film. The Ace of Hearts resonates with a melancholy beauty, exploring how even noble intentions can be twisted by circumstance. It is a film that lingers not with explosive drama, but with a quiet sadness, a reminder of the fragile nature of commitment. Coming up next is Piccadilly. We present a film that pulses with the energy of London's nightlife, a story that unfolds within the dazzling lights and shadowed corners of a popular dance club. The narrative centers on Shosho, a young woman who transitions from kitchen worker to the club's captivating headliner, drawing the attention of both the club owner and a mysterious visitor, all set against a backdrop of ambition and desire. Jameson Thomas portrays Valentine, imbuing the character with a compelling mix of possessiveness and charm as he recognizes Shosho's potential. Anna May Wong delivers a mesmerizing performance as Shosho, expressing a quiet determination beneath the dazzling stage presence. Gilda Gray as Mabel Greenfield captures the vulnerability of a performer facing the passage of time, a poignant observation within the club's glittering world. The film explores the complexities of desire and societal expectations, presenting a world where ambition and vulnerability intertwine. Piccadilly is a visual feast, a testament to innovative design and storytelling. We find a captivating tale that lingers in the memory, a reminder of the power of dreams and the shadows they cast on the human heart. Coming up next is The Unholy Three. We delve into a captivating tale of deception and daring, set against the backdrop of a traveling sideshow and the burgeoning city life of the 1920s. The story follows a peculiar alliance, a ventriloquist with a hidden agenda, a strongman seeking fortune, and a performer of diminutive stature, all bound by a scheme to achieve wealth through cleverly orchestrated robberies. It's a masterful blend of suspense and character study. Lon Chaney commands the screen, transforming into both the enigmatic Professor Echo and the seemingly harmless Granny O'Grady, a performance of incredible range and detail. Mae Bush infuses Rosie O'Grady with a captivating energy, showcasing a character motivated by both loyalty and ambition. Victor McLaglen embodies the raw power of Hercules, lending a formidable presence to the group's operations, while Harry Earls as Tweedledee adds a layer of complexity. The film explores the themes of ambition and the lengths to which individuals will go to escape their circumstances, while also offering a commentary on societal perceptions. The Unholy Three remains a testament to silent film ingenuity, a haunting exploration of human nature that lingers with a quiet melancholy, reminding us of the shadows that often lurk beneath the surface of appearances. Coming up next is The Hands of Orlac. We journey into a tale of artistry and anxiety, set against a backdrop of the early 20th century innovation. The story centers on Paul Orlac, a celebrated pianist whose world is irrevocably altered by a devastating rail accident. Facing the loss of his hands, he undergoes a groundbreaking surgery, receiving a transplant that carries a terrifying secret. The hands belong to a convicted killer. This sets in motion a gripping struggle against fate and a mounting sense of dread. Conrad Veidt embodies Orlac's descent into despair with a captivating intensity. Alexandra Serena portrays Yvonne, imbuing her role with a devoted tenderness that underlines the tragedy unfolding. Fritz Strassny delivers a compelling performance as Orlac's father, conveying deep concern for his son's well-being. Paul Asconas skillfully represents the anxieties surrounding the procedure, adding to the film's mounting tension. The film explores themes of identity, agency, and the unsettling potential of science. We find ourselves considering how much of ourselves resides within our physical forms and the weight of another's past. Ultimately, the narrative lingers, resonating with a chilling exploration of inherited guilt and the fragile boundary between brilliance and brutality, creating a uniquely haunting experience. Coming up next is Variety. We delve into a captivating story unfolding within the walls of a correctional facility, where a man known only as Prisoner 28, after a decade of silence, begins to reveal the events that led to his confinement. The narrative transports us to a world of dazzling spectacle, tracing the rise and fall of Boss Huller, a charismatic performer navigating the competitive realm of variety entertainment in the early 20th century. The film details a life lived amongst the bright lights and hidden shadows of the circus. Emil Jannings embodies the complex character of Boss Huller, portraying a man wrestling with ambition and jealousy. Molly Delshaft as Frau Huller provides a nuanced performance, showing both strength and vulnerability. Leah DePutty shines as Bertha Marie, her charisma captivating audiences both within the film and for those who view it now. Warwick Ward brings a powerful energy to Artinelli, creating a tangible rivalry with Huller. The film powerfully explores themes of desire, betrayal, and the fragile nature of trust, all set against a vibrant backdrop of early 20th century show business. Directed with visual flair by Ia DuPont, Variety isn't merely a recounting of events, but an exploration of human fallibility, inviting us to consider the choices that define a life and the echoes that ripple outward from those decisions. Coming up next is Asphalt. We delve into a visually stunning production that captures the frantic energy of a great city, presenting a story of desire and deception unfolding amidst the constant flow of traffic. The narrative follows a dedicated traffic officer whose rigid world is upended when he encounters a captivating and resourceful woman, drawing him into a web of intrigue and risky choices. It's a silent film that speaks volumes through its images and performances. Gustav Froelich embodies the internal conflict of Constable Holk, portraying a man torn between duty and forbidden attraction. Betty a Man commands the screen as Else, bringing a compelling mix of vulnerability and cunning to her character. Albert Steinruck delivers a stern performance as the officer's superior, embodying the strict rules of the time. Else Heller adds depth as the officer's mother, showcasing family dynamics. The film explores themes of control, societal expectations, and the allure of the forbidden. We find a compelling study of human weakness and the price of obsession within the meticulously crafted sets, reminiscent of the 1600s Baroque aesthetic. Asphalt isn't merely a story told, but a feeling evoked, a haunting echo of a world caught between tradition and modernity. Coming up next is Beggars of Life. We delve into a compelling story of desperation and escape, unfolding against the backdrop of a nation crisscrossed by railway lines. The narrative centers on a young woman forced to flee after a terrible act of abuse, and a drifter who offers an unlikely path to freedom. Together, disguised and on the run, they navigate a world populated by those living on the fringes of society, hoping to reach a new life beyond the border. Wallace Beery embodies the hardened yet strangely sympathetic figure of Oklahoma Red, commanding every scene he graces. Richard Arlen portrays the boy with a quiet resilience, effectively conveying the weight of circumstance and the burgeoning connection with the girl. Louise Brooks is captivating, transforming herself convincingly to evade pursuit and revealing vulnerability beneath a determined facade. This film powerfully illustrates the struggle for survival and the search for acceptance. The stark imagery and unvarnished depiction of hardship resonate deeply, offering a profound glimpse into a forgotten corner of the 20th century. We are left pondering the enduring human spirit, capable of both immense cruelty and unexpected kindness, a reminder of shared vulnerability across time. Coming up next is The Penalty. We delve into a chilling tale set within the bustling streets of a major American city, a time when the shadows held a particular menace. The story centers on a man named Blizzard, a figure consumed by a past injustice, who rises to become a powerful and ruthless leader of the criminal underworld. Driven by a deep-seated rage, Blizzard schemes to exact a terrible retribution on those he believes wronged him, weaving a complex web of deceit and danger. Lon Chaney's dedication to the role of Blizzard is simply remarkable, and he brings a visceral intensity to every scene. Charles Clary portrays Dr. Ferris with a calculated composure, hinting at the guilt he carries. Doris Pahn imbues Barbary Nell with a spirit that is both defiant and vulnerable. James Pierre Mason's Frisco Pete provides a glimpse into the desperate lives of those caught within Blizzard's sphere. Directed by Wallace Worsley, this film explores themes of vengeance and the enduring consequences of trauma. It is a cautionary story about the choices that shape a life and the devastating cycle of abuse. Wallace Worsley masterfully crafts an atmosphere of suspense, and the film lingers in the memory as a potent reminder of the darkness that resides within us all. Coming up next is Underworld. We delve into a world of brazen robberies and shifting allegiances, a story set amongst the shadowy figures of the 20th century's criminal underbelly. The narrative centers around Bullweed, a notorious gangster who unexpectedly offers redemption to a disgraced lawyer, Rolls-Royce, forging a dangerous alliance built on both opportunity and deceit, all while navigating a volatile romance. George Bancroft embodies the ruthless power of Bullweed, commanding the screen with a performance that is both terrifying and strangely compelling. Evelyn Brent portrays Feathers with a captivating blend of allure and vulnerability, drawing the viewer into the complex dynamics of the relationships. Clive Brook brings an intelligence to Rolls-Royce, portraying a man struggling with his past and uncertain future. The film masterfully explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the cyclical nature of violence. Joseph von Sternberg's direction creates a palpable sense of tension, making us feel the precariousness of life within this criminal world. It's a reminder that even in the darkest corners, human emotions, however twisted, always remain at the forefront. Coming up next is The Docks of New York. We delve into a stark portrayal of life along the waterfront, a place where desperation and fleeting connection collide. The story centers on Bill Roberts, a man whose existence is profoundly altered when he intervenes in a moment of intense sadness. It's a film that captures the raw energy of a city, offering a glimpse into a world rarely seen on screen, a testament to the human spirit enduring amidst hardship. George Bancroft embodies the world weariness of Bill Roberts, portraying a man hardened by circumstance, yet capable of compassion. Betty Compson brings a haunting vulnerability to May, capturing the depths of her despair and the flicker of hope that Bill ignites. Olga Baklanova delivers a compelling performance as Lou, a woman navigating the treacherous currents of this world. Clyde Cook provides a much-needed balance, portraying a character filled with resilience. The film explores themes of loneliness, redemption, and the search for meaning in a bleak landscape. Joseph von Sternberg masterfully crafts a visual poem, prioritizing atmosphere and mood over traditional narrative. We find ourselves immersed in a world of shadows and steam, where fleeting moments of tenderness are all the more precious, and where the struggle for survival shapes every interaction. It's a film that resonates as a poignant study of the human condition, a reminder of our shared vulnerability. Coming up next is Blackmail.
Isn't the one thing you seem to have forgotten? That our word's as good as, or perhaps a bit better, than that of a jailbird.
We delve into a compelling story set amongst the bustling streets of a major European city, centering on Frank Weber, a dedicated detective whose personal life begins to unravel.
Etc. Give him a chance to talk about other people's business and I'll take it.
The narrative quickly pivots when his girlfriend, Alice White, finds herself entangled in a terrifying situation with an artist, leading to unforeseen consequences and a desperate attempt to conceal the truth from those closest to her.
So rather unfortunate that Scotland Yard are at present looking for that man.
Annie Andra portrays Alice with a fragile vulnerability that draws us into her growing desperation, while John Longdon embodies Frank's conflict, torn between duty and love.
Poor Edgar Wallace, nobody's ever heard of it.
Donald Calthrop expertly plays Tracy, the shadowy figure who knows Alice's secret and exploits the situation for personal gain, adding layers of suspense.
Dicties in glass houses shouldn't wave blues.
Blackmail expertly examines themes of deception and the weight of secrets, forcing us to consider the lengths to which individuals will go to protect themselves and their loved ones.
Look here, you.
But perhaps it's rather fortunate that your little secret only came into the hands of a man like me.
The film's construction, born from an evolving cinematic landscape, showcases a director boldly shaping the future of suspense and revealing the human condition under duress.
One thing to buy chocolates out of ours, but it's quite another to stick a knife into a gentleman.
Coming in at number 3, we have Dr. Mabuse the Gambler. We delve into a world of shadowy figures and clandestine operations, where a master criminal orchestrates elaborate schemes from the heart of a bustling city. The story follows Dr. Mabuse and his network as they manipulate the stock exchange and prey upon the unsuspecting, all while evading the relentless pursuit of the authorities. It's a thrilling exploration of power and deceit. Rudolph Klein-Raga embodies the chilling intellect of Dr. Mabuse, commanding the screen with subtle menace. Odd Ejidi Neeson portrays Kara Karatza, her performance radiating both allure and danger. Alfred Abel as Count Told adds layers of complexity to the narrative, subtly conveying a sense of desperate vulnerability as the schemes unfold around him. This film, set within the turbulent atmosphere of the early 20th century, explores themes of social unrest and the fragility of order. we see a society grappling with anxieties and a deep distrust of authority. It's a film that lingers in the mind, a dark mirror reflecting the anxieties of a generation, and a testament to the power of cinematic storytelling. Coming in at number 2, we have The Lodger, a story of the London fog. We find ourselves immersed in a London gripped by terror as a sinister killer stalks the foggy streets. The narrative centers around the Bunting family, who take in a mysterious lodger, Jonathan Drew, amidst the mounting fear. His guarded nature and peculiar habits quickly raise suspicions, weaving a tale of mounting tension and uncertainty within their humble home. Ivor Novello embodies the enigmatic Drew with a captivating intensity, conveying both vulnerability and a veiled darkness. Marie Alt, as Mrs. Bunting, projects a warmth that clashes beautifully with the growing unease, truly selling the family dynamic. Arthur Chesney brings a grounded realism to Mr. Bunting, a man struggling to protect his family. Alfred Hitchcock masterfully builds suspense through atmosphere and implication, demonstrating a control of visual storytelling that would define his career. The film explores themes of prejudice and hasty judgment, revealing how quickly fear can cloud perception. It's a somber reminder that sometimes the monsters we create are more frightening than the ones that truly exist, lingering in the shadows long after the fog has lifted. Before we get to our number 1 pick, we have a few films that just missed the cut, but are more than worthy of an honorable mention. Our first notable recognition is The Canary Murder Case. We find ourselves drawn to this early sound picture, a thrilling mystery set amidst the bright lights and shadowy secrets of the Broadway stage, and it remains a compelling watch even now. The story centers around a captivating performer known only as the Canary, who unfortunately finds herself the victim of a carefully planned murder, and the web of suspects is immediately extensive. She skillfully managed a blackmail operation, meaning nearly everyone connected to the theater had a reason to silence her permanently. And when a key witness meets a similar fate, the investigation becomes even more complex. Philo Vance, a detective known for his intellect, navigates this dangerous world, determined to unravel the truth and expose the killer among a cast of characters, each concealing their own motivations. We have journeyed through the smoky backrooms and fog-laden streets of the 1920s, examining tales of desperate gamblers, calculating criminals, and the societal fractures of a rapidly changing world. From the expressionistic shadows of Dr. Mabuse to the gritty realism of the docks of New York and the thrilling exploits of adventurers like Bulldog Drummond, we have witnessed a cinematic landscape reflecting both the exhilaration and anxieties of a generation. But one film stands above them all, a defining work that encapsulates the era's darkness and desperate energy. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Coming in at number 1, we have Pandora's Box. We find ourselves drawn into a narrative of Lulu, a young woman whose carefree spirit unlocks hidden desires and unleashes destructive forces upon those around her. Set within a world of shifting morals, the story traces her journey from innocent beginnings to a path marked by consequences, exploring how innocence can be misinterpreted and exploited. It's a film that dares to explore the complexities of human nature. Louise Brooks embodies Lulu with a remarkable fragility, capturing her vulnerability and magnetic presence. Fritz Kortner portrays Dr. Sean with a brooding intensity, reflecting his internal conflict as he becomes entangled in Lulu's orbit. We observe the Countess Jeschwitz, brought to life by Alice Roberts, powerfully drawn to Lulu with a quiet devotion, a captivating dynamic unfolding across the scenes. The film deftly investigates themes of societal judgment and the dangers of unchecked desire, all within the context of the interwar period. It's a story about how perceptions shape reality and how readily we assign blame. While the film explores challenging subject matter, it remains a compelling exploration of the human condition, echoing through the decades with a haunting resonance. So, we have journeyed through the shadowy world of 1920s cinema, uncovering 20 films that defined a thrilling period for crime stories. From gritty dramas to tales of daring heists, these pictures offer a fascinating glimpse into the anxieties and fascinations of the time, and truly shaped the genre as we understand it. But did we capture every essential piece? We always want to know what you think, so please share your own favorite crime films from that era in the comments. More importantly, tell us which list you would like to see us tackle next. And do not forget to like and subscribe to Ground Zero for more deep dives into the world of film.